Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's that time again. It's time for me to get these naked nails covered up. So I thought I would just do them for you guys because it's been a while. So if you're scrolling through and you want to watch me put on these magic strips, feel free to click my face. Hi! I am going to be doing a combo today, Oops a Paisley, and I'm going to be doing Meant to Be so that my nails can be pretty because right now they're not. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm just going to share because I know some teammates will probably hop on some facts about our team for people that have been watching and seeing how things are going and wondering if, the team is still doing well. So first I'm going to start out, and for those of you who are on that are not a Color Street stylist that want to know how this all works, when you open up these 100% nail polish strips, they come in a special plastic. This is actually what keeps the nail polish from drying out and what makes them different. They're not stickers, okay? So when you get your nail polish strips, you're going to open them up and you can smell a very light nail polish smell. This is what makes us different. We have over 50 patents on the machine. There are no other machines that can make this 100% nail polish the way we do, okay? So you'll get 16 strips, 8 of each size, 2 of those, and then I'm going to be doing an accent, so I'm going to open a second package. A lot of people keep asking, what's the difference in the sizes? There is no difference. These are just our older packaging, so the new shades that are coming out here. It's super nice because they have some little tips for you here right on the top. So they're telling you to use immediately, store at room temperature, and check out how-to videos. So there should be no reason these aren't easy for everyone to put on, and you definitely get better over time. My first set obviously probably didn't look as good as they do now. So what you're going to do, what makes these really work and adhere to your nails, is you clean them off first with these alcohol swabs that come inside the packages. One of the things I love about Color Street is you don't need, oh, Dawn, you don't need any other supplies to do your nails. You don't need like a little dryer or a little, what are those things called? The little heaters that some companies use and things. You don't need anything. I mean, I use a buffing block on my nails first just to make them nice and smooth so that the ridges in my nails or the little flaky pieces from me picking don't mess up my manicure, but you don't need anything else. It comes with a file, comes with these, so you don't need anything else. I think I have an extra file in here. Yep, gonna take that out. All right, so I'm gonna plan this out real quick. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here with this manicure, but I'm obsessed with this Paisley. It looks so much prettier in person. Look at the sparkle. I'm gonna try to get my face out of there so we can get it focused. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it. Come on, focus, little Android. There we go. It's so pretty. All right, so we're going to use that. I'm going to use a combo of the black background and the white, and then I'm going to put on some mint accents as well. So I think I'm going to do, yeah, okay. Sorry, I planned them out. So the first thing you do if you haven't ever applied these before or you need a refresher and you're trying to get the best application, first of all, you want to wash your hands. I washed my hands before this. Then, of course, you want to use these. And I just told you that I used a buffing block beforehand. To me, this is a really important step, and you can get these for like 99 cents, just because a lot of us do have flaky layers in our nails, and it helps your nail polish last longer, because if there are any chips in Color Street, it isn't usually a chip in the polish. It's a chip in your nail. So you take the backing off. Yay, Sarah, is this your first one? You take it off, and all you're going to do is line it up right underneath your cuticle line. You don't want to put it over your cuticle because you'll be able to see that. It'll kind of stand up from the rest, and it just takes away from the clean, professional look. So you want it to go right underneath your cuticle, and you can kind of take the edge of your nail and push it down in. You want to make sure that it covers too, both sides fully, and then I just kind of run my fingers from left to right to smooth it out. And here's the magic, okay? I just take mine and I bend it forward, and then I just gently use my thumbnail, that's why I work pinkies in, and I take the excess off. So I have one nail done. I don't file, I kind of just smooth it out, and then I move on, okay? So let me think what I was going to do here with this. I think I'll do an accent on this one. So I'm going to move to the Meant to Be color. So this one you get to see solid and a design. To me, they go on pretty similarly. The solids can be a little more challenging at times. I feel like our newer solids are amazing just because with a solid color, any kind of bump you can see. The cool thing about Color Street too is that, I feel like this one might be a little wide, I don't think I use the one I usually use, is that they can be repositioned. So if you haven't noticed, I have taken this up 3 times and moved it to make it a better fit. So they can be repositioned without losing any of their stickiness because it's not a sticker, it's nail polish and it just hasn't dried yet. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just rubbing side to side and I'm going to take the nail polish and I'm just going to perforate it off with my thumbnail. You want to do this really gently because if you try to go too fast and yank it off, it's nail polish. It's going to probably rip, okay? So I've got 2 done. Moving on to another one of these pretty paisleys here. And that's another fun thing about these is that you can be creative and literally make it up as you go. And it's fun for me because since I'm a stylist, I have pretty much every set in stock. So I can just make them up, all the fun combinations. So super fun. See, all I'm doing is just smoothing it down. I am not like a nail tech. I'm not magic. I'm actually like a hot mess with most things. I'm not a perfectionist even. The cool thing too about these is that depending on the length of your nail, you can use the other side for your other nail. So I'm going to do that now and match it up. Some of my nail beds are too long. Like this one is like a longer nail bed, so I can't use that one. But a lot of them you can use one of the strips to cover both of your nails. So I love that because I can usually do my nails, and if I want to do my toes, I can have plenty of strips to do that. Or I used to get together with a friend a lot and we would share our packages. And so we would do a manicure together and it would be one package that we used. So that was really nice because it's super cost effective that way. These are only $11 to $14. So if you're sharing with someone, you're getting a manicure for $5 to $6.50. $5.50 to $6.50. Yeah, I guess $7. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm just going to start working in. I like to work my way in with my pinkies because, again, I like to use my thumbnail to perforate off the excess. One of my biggest tips is not to file right away, just because I like it to dry before I file. And by dry, I mean the bottom layer, just because what this is doing is it's actually curing to your nail. And so if you file it too much, too short, when it dries, it could slightly recede. Look how pretty, you guys. I love it. Oops, I think I forgot to put the other, one on. Okay, we'll do it on the thumb. I was going to put one of these. I usually like to do 2 next to each other, but I was talking. So we'll just do it on the thumb and hope it looks good. I could probably pull it off, but I think it looks cute. So, right, this nail is a little bit more thin than my other one. The awesome thing is too, if you ever get one and you pull it off and it's not the right size, you can just grab another one and try it again. So I'm gonna try, this nail is a little more narrow than the one on my other hand. So weird. I'm that weirdo. 2 different nail widths on same nail, different hands. Hello, hello. So I'm just doing my manicure. Also, I wanted to, because I know there's probably some teammates, I wanted to catch some of you up and shout out some stats for you that are amazing. If you're somebody watching and you are just wondering if, people actually make money doing this, why is this girl doing Color Street? I actually had several people say to me when I started that I was going to have to sell a whole lot of nail polish to make any money. So I'm going to give you an exact figure here, okay? So as of yesterday, my team had over 174 people that have sold over $1,000 this month alone. That means over 174 people on my team have made at least $250 in just rebates this month. $250. That's like a car payment, you guys. That is just the bare minimum too. They're also going to get enhanced commission on top of that. And if they happen to have a team or a downline, they're going to get more on top of that. So we're talking good money just for that $1,000 in sales mark, okay? We have 26 people on the team that have sold over $2,000. So that means those 26 people have made at least $500 just so far, and they're also going to get more commission at the end of the month for being in that enhanced range. Hey, Jennifer! So yes, there's money to be made just from selling the nail polish alone. We have had 262 enrollments on our team this month so far. That means 262 people saw the value of joining this business for themselves, and I have to say they're pretty smart. So that's amazing as well. We are growing so fast. If you're wondering about how many stylists we have about 46,000 stylists active right now, which means they are actively still enrolled with Color Street. And that does not mean that they are all still selling. Some people sign up and they, for other reasons, are not. You know, it doesn't work out or whatever. But we have a low number is my whole point in that. Ohio has the most of any state. We have 4,000 stylists here. But 4,000 stylists, you guys, and I'm done. I'm done with my nails. Look how cute they look. I love it. 4,000 stylists, you guys, is like a tiny section of the horseshoe where Ohio State plays. Okay, and that's just a football stadium. So it's nothing. I go to Nationwide every, like twice a month, at least I was for a while, and I go all the time. And still when I show up there, people are like, oh my gosh, so what's this? I'm like, have you not seen me here for the past year and a half? But that's what I'm saying. If you know Color Street, you probably see it all over the place because it's on your radar. But if you don't, you are not ever going to notice. That's just how our brain works. So many people still have not heard of it, don't know what it is, haven't tried it. So we're gaining speed really quickly. It's an amazing time to be part of the company. My 2-year anniversary is coming up in November. And for the entire 2 years, it has gone completely uphill. It has never slowed down at all. It's crazy. We have, let me see here. Oh, okay. So let's just say, you know, you're like, oh, I'd like to make an extra $100 a month. All you'd have to sell is $400 of Color Street. Okay, that's super easy to do. I mean, I shouldn't say easy. It's simple if you're coachable and you follow the process. There are over 700 people on our team that have sold that much. So over 700 people are making that at least $100 to help their family out with expenses. That is pretty awesome. Okay. My sister is awesome. She is a team leader with Color Street, and she does this more as like a side gig. She has a great full-time job, and she just told me that Color Street paid for her entire family vacation, and it's the first time they've never had to like worry about what they spent there. And it also is going to pay for their entire Christmas. So it's really a simple, awesome business model. I just wanted to brag on my team and then go down this whole rabbit hole. And then I'm going to share this last stat. If you're wondering if Color Street has been a trend, or if, you know, there's really a way to make a lot of sales for a product that is $11 to $14, right? It's a low, low, low price point. Our team, as of right this second, is at $801,000 this month. This month, they have sold $801,000 in nail polish. So it is an incredible opportunity. That is a lot of commission paid out. I wish I could. I'm going to get the calculator. I'm going to tell you how much. These are just people on like my team. Okay, so $801,000 times, this is just their rebates, okay? Not their bonuses, nothing, no enhanced commission. This is just rebates on that $801,000. $200,000, $250,000. So that much money has been paid out. Women on my team and men have made this month $200,000, $250. That's amazing. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys how easy it was to do a manicure and why it is gaining speed so quickly. I really think I would have liked it if I had these two mint ones here, but it's okay. Do you guys like it? Drop me a comment. What do you think? Have you used this before? Tell me yes, you've used it, or no, you haven't in the comments. I love it. And I don't have to do anything else. Look, I don't even need a file. Sometimes if I go like this and I feel little pieces on the end, I'll file it. Like this one, I feel a little piece hanging. I might file that. But otherwise, I don't. I'm done. Like you can do these full service awesome manicures and you need nothing with you. You could just take the package with you in your little purse. I like to take these on the airplane and you're ready to go. So drop me a comment if you have tried Color Street, say yes. And if you have not, say no. And those of you that have, hopefully you learned maybe an application tip to help your manicure last a little longer or to make it a little easier for you to put on. My biggest pet peeves are to make sure the sides that you run through down the sides and it's not overlapping. And then that you are not pushing it over top of your cuticle. Yes, Jamie. So my biggest tip that I have found that makes my solids, especially because the glitters, I mean, they're indestructible. They last and they're amazing. But I really love the solid colors. So what I've learned is buffing your nails with the buff side of a buffing block first helps even them out, because really when your manicure doesn't last, it's because pieces of your nail are chipping off, kind of like flaking off, especially if you start to pick at the tips. So when you do this, it kind of evens out those flakes and makes sure that they're not there. You can also use Nail Envy, which is like a nail strengthener underneath if you have that problem a lot, and it will take care of it. The other thing is to help them last longer is I cap mine over the tips and perforate off the excess. Instead, some people on application videos use the file to kind of file off the extra. You can do that. I just feel like it helps my tips last longer that I don't do that. The other thing is not to wash your hands right after, because right now my nails, I can touch them, I can button my pants, I can do everything, but they're drying. The bottom layer is 5% wet nail polish, so they're drying to my nails right now. So if I went to wash my hands with soap and water, it's going to interrupt that curing and drying process and make them kind of lift up a little bit. So I just kind of do them and don't wash my hands or anything. I just kind of do this a bunch. And honestly, the newer solids that they're coming out with, you don't have to do anything. They last amazingly. The formula last year in January, not like it wasn't ever good, but their goal was to increase the quality, and I'm telling you, they have. They go on like butter every time, and they last. Mine will last at least 10 days, if not 2 weeks, even maybe more. So, other questions? I haven't seen anybody in the comments. If you have tried Color Street, put yes. If you have not tried Color Street, put no. And I'm just curious, kind of doing a little poll here. But if you have tried it, hopefully you are enjoying it. It can take a little bit of practice just to get your perfect application down. You are so welcome, Jamie. And, you know, it's not the same. It's like anything. You know, I can't really curl my hair with a straightener, and the first few times I used a wand, it looked like crap. But now I can use a wand, and I believe it looks bomb.com, right? So it's with any new kind of product. When I first started using eyeliner, that was like the liquidy kind. It was like going all over the place, looking all wide, and now I can do it pretty seamlessly. So it's like anything, and so that's why I like to do these videos, is to help you find out what is going to help you with your perfect manicure so that it's super easy and they last as long as you want them to. Well, within reason, obviously, but they definitely last better than regular nail polish you paint on. And in my opinion, when you chip a nail that has gel on it, you got to redo the whole thing. Yes, Amanda Nevada Neon is amazing. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of my mani. This is Oops a Paisley and Meant to Be, and I'm kind of loving it. Usually I'm more of like a no design kind of girl, but I love this one because it has glitter, and I was holding on to summer with my mint. So have a great day, everybody. See ya. If you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Bye.